Hi everyone, welcome to the channel and my name is Manish Tiwari. So you can see the watch and the timing which is going on. So in today's video we are going to talk about timing only, and which kind of timing. We are going to talk which is the best time to switch. If you are looking for switch, if you are looking for changing your organization, you want to join the next organization with a new package, with a new workplace, with a new colleagues, then which is the best time? When should you start the preparation? How much time will it take? And how can you prepare yourself? And how can you get a better workplace, better compensation, better colleague at a good organization? So this is what we are going to talk about, and let's just start the session. So without any further delay, let me come to the point what I really want to talk about. When to make a switch. And this one I will tell in the last of the video as a you can say the hint, correct, which is the best time. But before that, let's talk about how can you prepare or how should you prepare. So you might have already seen a lot of videos where I have already talked, and you might have seen others video as well where they have talked about like how can you prepare yourself, what kind of a skill set you have to prepare. But when it comes to the pathway, what you should prepare first, how should you prepare, what is the important thing on which you should focus and on which you should prepare. So in today's video I'm going to talk on that too. So when it comes to the DevOps interview, and you are the one who is already working in the DevOps section, you know the DevOps terminology, you know the DevOps concept, you have been working on the project, or if you are the one who has already gone through the DevOps training, gone through the DevOps course, but when it comes to the questions, scenario based question, troubleshooting questions, your generic questions, your scripting question, your CI/CD workflow, DevOps project explanation, day to day activity, all these kind of things are like a bombarding for you during the interview, and you lose your confidence at the same time. So we run DevOps interview preparation bootcamp batch, which is more helpful for you, which will 100% clear your interview. That will help you to clear your interview. That will help you to get your confidence high. That will help you to revise yourself within half an hour or an hour before interview. Just suppose that you have an interview just after an hour, and you do have an hour left, correct? You will just go through the content what we are sharing, and you will be prepared for your coming interview. You can clear the interview at Infosys, at CL Tech Mahindra, TCS, all these service based organization and even product based organization. We have already delivered the results. That's why I am much confident on this. So we have helped 1500 plus working professionals, and this has really made an impact on them. So now it's your turn. In the background it's time only, correct? You can see the time which is going on. So now it's your time, and you should get helped out of that. So you should start your preparation now. So this is the time to start the preparation anytime. I'm not just talking about this right now month, correct? I'm talking about the time. At the moment when you are watching this video, you should start your preparation. If you are not preparing, if you are just thinking about starting the preparation, this is not the right way. This is not the right way of doing the preparation. You should start your preparation right now, and it will take for sure at least 2 to 3 months when you will get or when you will land up on a better offer with a better company. So if you are in a hurry, if you are an immediate joiner, you can get it as soon as possible. But I'm talking about the one who is already in the project, who is already working, but they are trying to switch. They are thinking about making a switch. Just suppose that they are at 10 LPA right now, just considering a simple number, and you want 20 LPA. So this is the right time. You should start the preparation, and you should prepare yourself on each and every topic, each and every skill set on which you are working. You should know your project. If you are not aware, you should know your project in detail. You should know the complete workflow of your project, so that even someone asks from anywhere that how this was integrated, how this particular service was integrated, how this was working, you should be able to explain that. So this is what is expected during the interview from you. So these are the points what I am highlighting, and on these things you should focus. Then only you will be able to crack your interview. It's not about how much technical you are. It's about how much you can explain during the interview. That matters, because it's 30 to 40 minutes interview. No one knows what have you done for 4 years or 5 years during your DevOps experience, during your DevOps journey. But what do you explain during 30 to 40 minutes? That matters. And you can explain the things even if you have not worked, then you are done. You have cleared your interview. So, if you have not worked, you can come to us. We can help you. We can share our experience with you, and that will for sure help you. Now, let's talk about what all skill set you prioritize. How should you learn? How should you be learning? Correct. So, whenever you start the DevOps journey, correct, you might be working or you might have learned about AWS Cloud, the Docker, Kubernetes, Terraform, your CI/CD, GitHub Actions, Linux, Shell scripting, your Terraform modules, and other things. Correct. The other DevOps skills like the DevSecOps, your security scanning tools, your APM tools like monitoring tools, correct? So Dynatrace, Splunk, Elf, Datadog, you might have heard, you might have been working on that, correct? Now, what you should prepare, where should you focus, how should you create the resume, everything I'm going to talk about here. So, you should prepare AWS Cloud if you are working with the AWS Cloud first. If you are working with Azure, you should prepare Azure. If you are working with the Google Cloud, you should prepare GCP first. Then talk to Kubernetes thing. You should know what is Kubernetes, why it is being implemented, what is the use case, why cannot we run application on EC2 on a server, why should we go with the Kubernetes world, what is the advantage of that. You should know that. Then how can you create an image out of your source code, why is it required, how can you reduce the size of your images, correct? So all the basic concept with the advanced depth, correct, you should be knowing that. So Kubernetes, Docker, these are also important things you should be knowing. Then Terraform. This one is also important because everywhere in each and every organization you will see that Terraform is being utilized for creating the infrastructure. So AWS, Kubernetes, Docker, Terraform, and fifth point what I talk about, that is CI/CD. You should know CI/CD workflow. How can you write a single code or 1,000 lines of code? You can write Terraform modules into your local, then push it to the GitHub repository. And once you have pushed, how can you integrate this GitHub repository with your Jenkins file, with your GitHub Actions file, and how this will log in into your AWS account? And how can you create? How can this code can create the real infrastructure over the cloud? This one you should be aware. So we talked about AWS, Kubernetes, Docker, Terraform, CI/CD. These are the 5 points. Apart from this, these are the major 5 points. Apart from these five, you should know about Linux, Git. How can you run the Git commands? How can you resolve the conflicts? How can you do the troubleshooting on your server? If your Jenkins pipeline is giving this storage related issue, disk space related issue, how can you troubleshoot? So you should know Linux interview questions as well. You should know the depth of that. So these are the way how can you prepare yourself. Apart from this, at the end you should be knowing the monitoring tool. At least one monitoring tool you should be knowing. Dynatrace, Grafana, Elk, Datadog, Splunk. Whatever you are comfortable with, whatever you have worked upon, or whatever you have gone through the learning, you should be aware of one monitoring tool, at either theoretically or in depth. Then you can clear any DevOps interview at any organization. It's not that much tough. You should get your first order and first offer, and after first offer, you can get as many as offer you want. The last tip, what I wanted to give you: when should you start your preparation? You can start anytime, but when it comes to this is also the month when you can start the preparation. But if you are the one who is looking for your hike and other things, I will recommend that you do not look for the hike. You just prepare yourself, get the offer. So right now, this is the best time when you are like about to get the appraisal and other things. You can prepare yourself and just don't get 10%, 8% or 15% of increment. Just get 100%, 120%, those kind of increment you should get. Correct. So you should not focus on 8%, 10% or 15%. You should focus on 20. You should focus on 70%, 80%, 120%, 150%. And of course, you are going to get this in the market. So start preparing now. And if you want to inquire about the DevOps interview preparation bootcamp, you can just drop a WhatsApp message on the number which is on the screen and which is in the description. We are also running Diwali offer, so you can grab your opportunity right. So let's meet on the WhatsApp if you do have any inquiry, or we will meet in the next video. Till the time, thank you. Bye bye.